How you guys doing? This is Jason with Tuna Tech, and I'm back with yet another video. So in a previous video, I showed off this phone right here, the Nothing Phone 3, as well as the Nothing Phone Headphones 1, which is the beginning of a very good ecosystem. Now they have other things, they have watches, they have earbuds, they have CMF by Nothing, and they've got all kinds of stuff. But I have a little addition that surprisingly, at least to me, was released. Now, I've had the CMF Watch 1 and 2, and now we have the CMF Watch 3 Pro. This is starting at $99 globally, but I think if you order it in certain regions right now, it's only $79. So what do you get? Well, we'll talk about that in a second, but this is what it looks like. They go with the rounded design, kind of like most watches. It's all about design, and I don't know if the outer rings are they can come out like they do in the 2, but it's a 1.43 inch AMOLED display with always on display support with a max peak brightness of 6700 nits with over 120 customizable watch faces. I'm going to preface by saying this is not Wear OS, this is not Apple Watch OS, this is a custom OS that they run, kind of like this is a Amazfit watch. Amazfit runs a custom Zepp OS, so it's not going to be a lot of app support, but it's going to give you notifications. It's going to give you everything, mostly everything you need. So this emphasizes more intelligent health and fitness tracking with an upgraded 4-channel heart rate sensor for improved accuracy across various skin tones and workout intensities. It includes enhanced sleep tracking accuracy, dual band 5-system GPS for precise location tracking, and over 130 sport modes. What's nice about this is that the Watch 2 Pro was pretty good, but its health tracking was kind of lacking and it wasn't very accurate with sleep. My daughter actually uses it now and she loves it, but this is supposed to take it to the next generation. The other thing, AI integration. The standout feature for this is ChatGPT integration, allowing users to interact with the AI assistant using natural language voice prompts for queries, setting timers, etc. So it is what it is, but everything has AI now. But this is interesting because CMF and Nothing have both teamed up with ChatGPT to integrate it with some of their earbuds as well. It offers AI-powered running guidance, real-time coaching, personalized recovery tips, along with post-workout summaries that break down performance, recovery time, and training loads. So yes, this is not an Apple Watch. This is not an Wear OS. This isn't Fitbit. But what they're offering for $79 blows my mind. And I've been pretty impressed with all of them. The first one was probably the worst just because here in the US, we rely on SMS and RCS text messaging, and it didn't show it. But they had an update with the Watch 2, and I think the Watch 1 now, where you can actually get those notifications. Battery life is impressive, claiming up to 13 days of typical use, 10 days with heavy use, with always on display enabled. It can last around 3.5 to 4.5 days on a full charge after 99 minutes of charging. So the CMF Watch 3 Pro, Watch 3 Pro, along with CMF smartwatches, integrates with the now new Nothing X app, so it's not a separate app. Replacing the old CMF Watch app, this new app is designed to provide a more stable connection, refreshed interface, and deeper data insights. So one of the big downsides was that, at least on Android, to get this to stay connected, at least the old ones, the phone or the app had to be running in the background or in a notification shade. Hopefully this has fixed that, I don't know. It features a metal body, silicone strips, available in dark gray, light gray, and orange, which as you can see here, I have the orange. It also retains an IP68 dust and water resistance rating, which you guys, seriously, for this price, this is way too much. It includes blood oxygen, stress tracking, guided breathing exercises, hydration, and activity reminders, women's health support, and built-in voice recorder with auto transcription. An additional microphone has been added for improved Bluetooth call quality. So as you can see, it takes Bluetooth calls. So the CMF Watch 3 Pro is priced, like I said, $99. And like I said, some regions will get it cheaper. So I wanted to bang through that real quick, but this is the actual watch itself. I know it's kind of hard to see. I don't have much lighting down here, but you got your sensors right here. This is plastic, but it looks like the top is metal. I don't know if this, I don't think it, so it doesn't seem like the top, I don't see any indication that that comes off, but if you see here, it says scan the code or download Nothing X Watch app. So on this Nothing Phone 3, The X app is already installed, and as you can see, I have my Nothing Headphones 1 already linked. You get your silicone straps with a quick release, which is nice. You get this, I don't know what that is. That's interesting. I guess it's just telling you, you know, which side goes where, which is kind of nice if you don't understand without looking at someone else's watch. So basically it's saying the part with the clasp, that would go at the top, okay? Underneath, we've got another QR code to download the X app, and a ton of information that you're probably never going to read. You're going to hook it up, and you have a charging brick. Now this is the standard, just like a magnetic sticks like right there. It works pretty good. My daughter seems to like it. What I like about these watches is they offer just enough information to be verifiable, especially with CMF updating the app, updating the watch, and working with their community to make it a better device. I'm telling you guys, from the Watch 1 to the Watch 2, there was a huge leap. I like the round more than the rectangle at the first one, but like I said, this is something you guys could easily get. If you can get it for $79.99, it's probably a killer deal. But if you want a deeper dive of what this watch can really offer, you need to leave a comment in the description below. This is just a quick look, quick unboxing. I'm gonna try to turn this on and see if it has any juice. And it does. And there you go. And it's just waiting to be set up. And you can see that's the new thing right here. The crown itself has you can actually move the crown and it actually works. And there is a little haptic feedback, which is kind of nice. But like I said, this is something that people probably wouldn't expect to be a decent device, but the fact that now they have a crown that actually you can turn and it actually does things, it's nice. I don't see any other buttons on this except for this. Obviously you can push on it. Let's see if the watch is showing up on the app. There you go. And as you can see, Watch 3 Pro, we're gonna launch it. I don't know why I didn't go in there, but you're gonna see the watch. Gonna connect to it. Sign in required. So let me go ahead and sign in real quick. I'll be right back. So part of the installation process, they got to migrate your data from the CMF watch app, the old app, to the new app. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It asks you to pick a date, how far back you want to migrate. Okay, and then it's going to take up to 30 days to migrate your data as per them. But you can still continue to use the app and go ahead and try to get this all squared away. Like I said, it's interesting. It's an interesting color, and as you can see it on the screen here. Oh, got a pairing request. And it's got like the orange, just like the band and on the box here. And then you can see, well, it was flickering there for a second. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So if you want a bigger or deeper dive on this watch, leave a comment below. But like I said, this is $79.99 US, and it should offer a lot. The only issue I can see is it is kind of some chunky bezels with this thing around because it doesn't really do much. And if you think about it, unlike the Pixel watch, maybe there's more protection of the screen. But like I said, this has been Jason with Tuna Tech. Catch you next time. Peace.